When you
shit,
cross the up arrow with your inability to read, this is streamer brain in action. It's already happening to me. This is terrible. Alright. The startup appears as clean as
Lapis!
not for Lapis. Lapis has choked and now he's pretty much in a very tight, and he chokes again. He's no longer in a tandem match with Jade.
Lapis, you threw the race for both of us. What the fuck, man?
You bumped him.
Into which successfully takes the block out. He's now in first. And there goes Nerb, so...
Okay.
And then there were
Oh my god. Here it is.
Hi, Lapis.
P2 is very... It's kind of close. Yoshi appears... Yeah, Yoshi forced out Cyan.
Let's go. Big man.
And 2-8 goes for the big man strategy.
Yeah, let's just...
No way,
yeah,
P7 to P1.
Oh, L, there's another strat, there's another strat. Oh, I used bow cam. Uh-oh. I'm banned.
And Laser pulls a Shell Joe on Lapis, beating him through the pit lane.
I cheated too. Got away with it too.
We'll let the chat decide, and by chat I mean the single other person watching is probably in this voice chat and has that stream on the other tab.
I could open it. Oh yeah, that's me.
I mean, like Ozone, not many people are subscribed to you. Oh, even then, yeah. Alright, bye, Lapis.
That's a goated move. Oh wait, I got to pit again for the big man. Okay, but that was a goated move.
I have made a single video, alright, and Jade...
I cannot do this. I cannot do this for 24 laps. How am I gonna do this for 40 minutes? An actual race. Ah!
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
And we hear some whining from Paper Yoshi.
There ain't no way we're a whole pit down. What the fuck?
Help me.
What did you guys do?
2-8's lagging. Lapis got killed, and then he killed me, and then he got killed again, and then I killed him, and then...
Meanwhile, Third makes an impressive move on JH by not doing a 360.
Amazing. I'm getting bumped by you!
And Yoshi's gap over Cyan has decreased considerably. I think he's planting a move for P1 after losing the Thunder battle at first.
Bit of sloppy driving.
The first now.
Oh, bye, Lapis.
Oh man. I've got nothing doing.
The hard braking zone definitely separating them now. And 2-8 completes the big man strategy. He's now on 3 pits, and why is he not last?
The pit also is small.
Wow. Holy fuck.
Does that mean I have to pit again?
Oh god.
No.
The ultra big man.
The ginormous man strats.
Gap's closing.
Gap is closing,
Oh
and there's a risk of something interesting happening. They're a bit behind there.
I missed the apex there.
As right now the closest gap on track. Oh wait, it's... Alright, one battle at a time please. It appears Cyan has closed in on Yoshi finally. And he should be in range of using the block out. Let's see if he actually does it. Does not go for the pit to the pit. He almost like shaped up for a move there, but no. And he goes for the right route again. Does not believe that going for the block out would be of any use to him. Meanwhile, 2-8 has made it halfway up the grid, and I'm considering whether or not this championship has any reason to be. Because who is going to actually stop him at this rate?
You.
It's Cyan.
His internet connection.
That's a joke. Yeah, the league winning disconnects.
I get to be soda still, I get to be soda.
Yeah, the league winning not showing up to any of the events, Soda Soaker, yeah. Cyan has choked a bit, which means that currently the smallest gap on the track is the rampaging 2-8, slowly closing in on Ferret, or maybe not even that slowly. Let's see how far away he is. Yeah, he is closing in very rapidly. I don't think he will pit though.
I'm driving like shit.
And Ferret goes wide on the straight, and 2-8 is the fastest lap.
Lapis, are you on laptop?
Why do I hear boss music?
Lapis?
Fucking hell. Oh god. Oh, I'm.
No, no.
Holy shit. What a throw.
And from what I can hear over here, yeah, Yoshi has fumbled the lead away.
I went in the water twice in 2 turns.
Crazy.
Go.
See the reviewers, that is Yoshi and I. This is why VCL is such an exciting league. A gap of 3 seconds can mean nothing because the person ahead of you can't just mess up. It does happen here. And when they do, you can overtake them.
Oh,
I could have
Jesus.
sworn that gap was 8 seconds the last time I checked.
Ah, fuck.
Then maybe you should check it more frequently, make it go down even faster.
It's not been a lap.
Wow.
And 2-8-1-8 is
Oh man.
is having a very uninteresting race.
Block route.
This isn't even a hot knife through butter, this is a hot knife through fucking thin air.
Freaking hell, I missed him.
Meanwhile, Yoshi decided to go for the block route, and because of that he's now a bit further away on Cyan Flowers, and he's 22 seconds ahead of 2-8. Keep that in mind.
What's the
Because-
delta even?
No idea.
It's like,
You should have asked your team
can't be more than
advisor.
20.
Yeah, but you needed to be
So
less than
there's a
7 to be
3
ahead of
second
2-8.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do the block route, it's kinda fun.
It is fun maybe, but it is also slower. Let's see how they fare.
It's not slow by too
Yoshi
much.
takes a clean line, Cyan takes the chicane pretty safely. Let's see how Yoshi manages. Yoshi is first here, but he does not have to, he goes way wide and he chokes! And he manages
I was just
to
trying
block
to swing right to bump
water.
him.
He blocks the sky access to the soul sand of this off route, yeah. The runoff.
Close enough.
This is my first time commentating, give me a break.
And what's flap?
It's a sub 48. It's a
Right.
Is it?
47.95 by
Keep it
2-8.
now!
Oh, okay.
And secondly, that was not a good pit entry, but this will tell us what the pit data is. It does not appear to be that much though. There is a chance that they will be ahead of 2-8, if by a small margin.
I think at 20 seconds they will be. It's a pretty short pit.
You sure 20?
So with a subpar pit, Cyan has lost 8 seconds-ish to Yoshi. Which means that, well,
About 9
2-8 does
seconds
appear to
then.
be the net race leader right now. But we do see an interesting fight for second, with potentially Laser being in the fight with Yoshi and Cyan.
So are you being held up by someone?
Other
Are you being held up by someone? Wait.
Who? No, I'm just slow.
Oh.
I'm trying to manual cam, which I haven't practiced with on CyberWorld.
And this has been something
So you're
that
doing fixed
I'm going to
cam.
talk about. I'm going to talk about you
No.
as if you're not here whenever convenient. I'm sorry, but you know, the drivers have, you know, been wondering whether or not it is worth learning manual cam for the league in general and for racing specifically. And now we can see that 2-8, while he is still cutting time, he does report some issues with it. Do you?
I think it's just because I specifically practiced this track without it.
Yeah. It remains to be seen whether or not this will matter for the actual race tracks, because most likely the drivers will practice them with boat cam, only switching to no boat cam for the actual event and for, well, they don't get to practice the lines. Oh, and two
Holy crap.
fumbles.
Ah! I'm getting stuck behind back markers.
And Yoshi sounds constipated. I think they both might have fumbled there.
Holy shit! Let's go.
Oh, that was a clean overtake for Yoshi.
Right.
I fumbled because I was about to start bragging, but I...
Wow.
I was like... got the fastest laps. I was about to say, what was that you were saying about me going slow? And then I crashed immediately.
Oh, frames.
Right. The gaps between first, second and third appear to be roughly constant.
We need a bigger gap trying to overtake sign.
Yeah.
But the back markers in
With
front
the
of me.
clean pit, Yoshi might be
Holy
roughly
shit.
in tandem. But in front of him, there's plenty that
Relax!
can slow him down. With him overtaking a second back marker in that same corner, it does appear to be
That's one
an overtaking
I don't know
zone.
who that is.
Being just that
That's Asher.
easy bite.
Are there points for flap?
It's in the rule book.
Oh, let me go
Yes,
check.
there will be there will be
Thanks
points
to
for
it.
that.
Okay.
That being said, those points need to be absolutely scrapped because there's no way we're getting a 24-person grid. So I'm going to have to redo the point scaling.
Yeah.
And Yoshi approaches yet another backmarker, and this time the person of him does not mess up. He will have to overtake Asher either on the next lap or someplace else. Meanwhile, Tuit is slowly now. Slowly is nowhere near the blistering speed he had compared to J8 Dash, I guess.
Oh fucking hell! Oh
yeah.
my god!
And let's see how the pit and Cyan also pits. We do not get to see who's ahead, and Yoshi does come out ahead of Firet, so he does not have to re-overtake, and this might be important for the race.
Gives me a bit more room.
No!
However,
Why?
from the looks of it, 2-8 is now over a pit ahead of Yoshi,
Yeah.
making him the clear net race leader. And Laser is not as close to Cyan as I would have thought he would be.
I'm kinda messing up a lot.
Did you grind CyberWorld at all for quali?
No.
I do it did. Look where he is.
Like, I know I'm not catching to it, so I'm kinda just going for flap now.
Does that help?
Thank you.
Oh, someone's messed up again.
Now you know what it is, and it ain't pretty.
Man, Chewie is power
Oh,
tripping.
Lapis.
Wait, I'm
Tui
enjoying
appears to be absolutely power walking towards Yoshi. Probably not content to have the overtake happen through the pits. I think he's out for block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think he stopped power walking for a sec to pick up some shiny object in the grass, but he's back on the run now. Meanwhile, Yoshi did get ahead of Lapis.
I didn't mess up.
Yep.
Holy fuck,
Okay,
that's
I think
horrible.
it's time to go back to manual now. There's people coming up.
And oh, this might be interesting. This is Lapis dot here. Bruh. And Lapis takes that apex very tight. I have no idea why. That's not how you block anyone, but he is in tandem. I have no idea if that's because he actually forced a defensive move from Yoshi, but he is in tandem and he's gaining.
The sloppy turn.
He's getting very aggressive on those turns. Those lightning rods are swapping positions pretty much multiple times every corner actually, not even once per corner. Nap is now slightly ahead, but they're pretty even going into the line. And they both go for the right round.
Right.
Lap's a bit slower through the first stages, but gaining it all back. So he's a bit further away, maybe a tick behind Yoshi. But they're both slowly catching up to Asher ahead.
Oh gosh.
Yoshi goes wide, Yoshi goes way wide, and he's just barely in tandem. On my screen that looks like his lightning rod is behind Lapis' Ghost, but he is still technically in it, but after this turn, yeah. After this turn there was no chance
Yeah, that's no space for me to deal at all.
And now Yoshi has to deal with the person behind because 2-8 is here. And
I don't
yeah.
know what I'm doing even. Yeah.
Okay, that's boring.
And it is over. And 2-8 does that disrespectful, bro.
Right.
And 2-8 is doing
Holy
his best to
shit,
convince me to join the championship by pitting a fourth time.
Wow.
He had absolutely no reason to do that.
Absolutely.
And if his pace over Cyan Flowers keeps up, he might be able to do a fifth pit. In which case, I think we should all just go home and, you know, instead of doing this, just, you know, have a, you know, nice cup of tea, maybe coffee if you like that, and just, you know, read a book or something, cause, yeah, it's an absolutely dominating performance.
Someone's a pit in
And
front of me.
sadly, actually, no, not sadly, we do have a fight on track, and Lapis is very close to Asher, whom I do believe he has been faster this race, and he goes for the block route, not blocking him enough. Will he stay in tandem though? They both go pretty wide. Now, Lapis does get a better exit, but he goes too wide and exits the track. Gets stopped, that's 2 or 3 seconds back. Yeah, 2 seconds. I think you have to catch back up. I think now is the time to, yeah, I was about to say, Yoshi needs to pit soon. Now this does promote 2-8 into the lead, with no questions asked about it. And Yoshi is very close ahead of Cyan, but he is a pit down.
Cyan's smart to try and block me.
Cyan's strategy was actually pretty good then, as he managed to not only like was ahead of Yoshi, but now he should be ahead by a wide margin. He does not need to push here. He's got a pretty safe third place.
The strategy of not messing up is pretty good.
Yeah, just do nothing, win. You know, a person who can't afford to do nothing is Lapis, who, if I knew where he was on track, I would be able to see how he overtook Asher. Was this another mess up? Now Asher is the one trying to block Lapis. To be successful at it. Oh, that was narrow, but Lapis does manage to go through. And that pretty much secures him the overtake, unless something disastrous happens to him on the next 2 laps.
No! Oh.
And Laser has a very terrible moment. I wish I knew where he was.
I had a good lap. I don't know if it was lap,
But I do know that he is still in P4 with enough of a gap to
try
lap.
it. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna see.
Absolutely nothing should. And 2818 decides to disrespect his competitor some more.
He thought it was.
And on the
Oh nah.
last lap,
That's crazy.
chokes, handing 28 the lead of the race back. 2 pits over the rest of the field. What a drive. What a man. What a fucking ending to this. Absolutely beautiful. yeah, this was the CyberWorld race. Now the only thing we left for us is to see whether or not I might manage to make the TP spots work. And this is like the last few corners, and 2-8 should be done, making him the winner of the second VCL test race. Congratulations.
Go!
Wow.
And soon after, Cyan Flowers and Paper Yoshi claim P2 and P3 respectively. Laser gets a respectable P4,
And
not getting that fastest lap in the end. And the next are Lapis and Asher.
Do I even have track review? Like, I don't know how effective this is. The water edges, or bubble edges, sometimes help you. Like, I was able to overtake Lapis without having to respect his ghost because it flew up in the air. So that's cool, I guess. CyberWorld edges, as in like the packed ice on the bubbles. Obviously, would lead you to believe that there's like really just like maybe one line, or it's, well, maybe, I don't know. Like, it adds a specific something to a specific part of the track, and sometimes it might help you, and then that means that if it's faster in that one spot, like right here, for example, like you just got just one line. Yeah, I don't know. Meh, for this application it's fine, because we're all clearly not good enough, except 2-8 maybe, but, yeah, otherwise, yeah, it'd be fine. Pit is a bit short, I don't know what the actual delta was, but yeah, yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, for lower skill level, like, having a lower speed track like this isn't bad. Like, low speed compared to, like, things like Mementos and CyberWorld 2 and normal, even like Valhalla or Branheim and stuff like that. For lower skill levels, low speed is okay, because it's still gonna mess up. They might not mess up as much. Like, you know, if you put, like, newbies on, like, you know, Valhalla, maybe not Valhalla, but, like, you know, like a high-speed track where they have to do, like, a hard reverse entry, they just can't die, they just go super wide and die, right? So low speed, you're not going to mess up as hard, but, like, it's still enough, especially with the edges of this track being how they are. Like, if you barely, like, cross over the threshold, if it's off-road, you just, like, scrape it a little bit, but if you go over the threshold here, you kind of just, like, fly up in the air and lose a lot, right? So, even punishing little mistakes, which, I mean, yeah. Yep, alright, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, bye-bye, bye.